Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today was an exceptional day. I had a great chance to visit a good friend of mine in Trail, Peter McCordoff. I hadn't seen him for a number of years. I met him in the early 70s. He was a great guitar player at that time, and he's a singer now. He tells me he's having a little problem with arthritis in his hand, but he still sings very good. And I met him in the early 70s. He used to come out and sing with Joyce Donald on the Sounds of Country, and I also stopped and seen Danny Freeway and his wife, Verna, and their son. And so I just wanted to show you a quick picture. It was taken, the early picture was taken in the 1970 era. So just bear with me. This picture here was taken in the 1970 era. Peter McCordoff there. I'd say about 1975. There was Joyce Donald and her husband Richard. They were in a band, Sounds of Country, and Jim Alexander played the bass. Joyce was a very great singer, and Richard was a guitar player, and sang together for years. We played in the Okanagan and around the Kootenays lots. And then we're going to take a look at Danny Freeway here. Picture of Danny Freeway taken at the Capitol Theatre. That was in the 1985 era. Great guitar player and singer. And then we have a look at the late Larry Rasky, the guitar player. He was living in Cranbrook at that time. He now passed away a couple of years ago. Jeff Olitsky, son of Paul, great fiddle player. And Troy Beck sitting on the drums in the back. This was taken at the Tagum Hall in about 1985 or 86. So today was a great day. We had a chance to visit a couple of old friends we hadn't seen for a while, and the two guys that I showed you there, the two main characters there today, it was Danny and the other guitar player from Trail. And these are the kind of guys that are true country pickers. And they love music, and they follow it up. And they're the kind of people that would crawl through broken glass to play a country song, because they love the sound of music. Peter, he played real Buck Owens style guitar. He had a Fender guitar there when I first met him, and a heck of a player. And he played a lot through the Kootenay region. And he's still, he's singing now. He's got some background music that he played, and he got it recorded because he's having trouble playing, but he still plays for seniors, and he enjoys entertaining people. So we have to take our hats off to these kinds of people. Now, Danny Freeway, his name is actually Shaloff, but he calls himself Danny Freeway. Great guy. Him and his wife Verna live out there at Goose Creek, and they're great people. We've had some jams out there several times, and Verna's a great cook. Danny's a real gentleman there, and he plays a real tasty guitar, and he plays fingerstyle guitar too. He can he could actually go into any of the nightclubs or restaurants and sit there by himself and play fingerstyle guitar. A very talented man. Danny's retired now, and he's talking about taking up some teaching. He's a great guy, could be teaching people things like how to play and stuff like that. And we always have these seniors around, and it's great if we can share their talent especially before they pass on. Like our great friend Paul Olitsky, he was a tremendous fiddle player over the years, and we now got him on YouTube. And we captured 30 of his beautiful melodies, and in the 2000 era, we finally talked him into doing that, and now he's captured on YouTube, and we'll be enjoying him for years. We have coffee 1 or 2 times a month, or maybe 2 times, maybe every second month. I try to go every month for sure, and sometimes twice. And he's a wonderful guy, and he was such a fiddle talent, and unfortunately, his Alzheimer's is kind of catching up to him. Alzheimer's is catching us all a little bit slowly. And it's a darn shame when we see people who have been with real talent all their life, and all of a sudden the illness slows them down. It must be a heck of a thing to experience, and I noticed myself at that age, I'm 87 now, and some of the songs I used to play now are tougher for me because you get in the middle of a song and all of a sudden you can't quite remember the chord change. But if we keep doing it, it's good for us. So I really enjoyed the day today. I met with Jack Wensley yesterday at Selmo, and we recorded one of the numbers that we did, and I thought, well, what a beautiful time to get a chance to see a couple of friends before they pass on too, because we have to share and enjoy our lives all over again. And even if we haven't talked to people for a while, they're still in our memory. So it was a great day today, and we had a great time, and people enjoy everything you can. And if there's anything out there you enjoy doing, whether it's chasing chickens or whether it's hunting or fishing or whatever, or playing the fiddle, make sure you do it, because we don't know how many Mondays we got left. So have yourself a great evening.